Hey there everyone, welcome to Solve classes and let us continue to solve the IIT JAM MS 2023 questions, right? So this is question number 43 in front of you and you're given let alpha and beta be the real constants such that you're given a limit, right? So you have to find the value of alpha and beta. So first you have to find out alpha and beta and then the sum of the values. So you can see that this is actually in the form of 0 by 0. So in order to calculate it, we can use our Newton-Leibniz rule, right? That is using the derivative. So using the rule, what can we get here? So we can get Newton-Leibniz rule, right? So I'm talking about Newton-Leibniz rule. So that is what will here become, this numerator will become alpha x square by 1 plus x to the power 4 into 1, right? And the denominator, here this will be beta minus cos x. Okay. Now, let us put the limit sign here. Okay, so if we take this and this part, right, and separately write 1 by 1 plus x to the power 4. So what will happen to this, right? So let me write down this limit x tends to the positive alpha x square by beta minus cos x, right? Now and the other part is here, that is limit x tends to 0 positive of 1 by 1 plus x to the power 4. So this is if you put 0, so this part is easily understood. So first let us try to figure out this one. So here it is basically, so here it's very clear that if you put x is equals to 0, then the value is equals to 1. So we are remaining with this value. Now if you put 0 positive here, so this is also the form 0 by 0. So in order to get this form, we need this, that is beta minus cos x to be 0. So this is very clear that beta is equals to 1. So now what we can do, we have to find out the value of alpha. So for that, what we are going to do is the following. So for that, so since this is already of the form 0 by 0, so again let us take the different derivative rule. So that is, so in limit x tends to 0 positive here, so the derivative of the particular function becomes 2 alpha x by, so that was beta minus cos x, so 1 minus cos x, so that is 0, minus cos x is minus sin x, minus minus plus, so that is sin x. And now this is equals to 1 as given in the question. So now obviously limit of this part, if you put x positive, is 1, so 2 alpha is equals to 1. So from here I have got alpha is equals to 1 by 2. So beta is equals to 1 and alpha is equals to 1 by 2. So in the question we have asked to find out what is alpha plus beta. So that is half plus 1, so the answer is 3 by 2. So next question in front of you is a very standard question, and you have to know your basics about normal distribution right here for this question. So the question given is, we are given x1, x2, x10 with a random sample. Okay, so these are samples. So sample size given is n is equals to 10, and the distribution is a normal distribution with 0 mean and sigma square as variance. So here sigma is unknown. Okay, for some real constant c, let y is equal to c by 10, this be an unbiased estimator of sigma. Very good. So we have to find out the value of c. All right, so first thing first. Okay, so let us start with here. So y is basically unbiased estimator of sigma. That means if we use the formula, that is E of y should be is equals to sigma, right? Now what is y? Y is this, that is given. So let us write down, that is E of summation I is equals to 1 to 10 mod of xi, right? So this should be equals to sigma. Now what we are going to do, okay, so we have c by 10 also here, right? So obviously let's take the constant outside. So summation expectation of x, right, mod x is equal to sigma. This is the meaning. So now here x follows normal distribution with 0 and sigma square. So here we are going to use the PDF. Now what is the PDF here? That is root over 2 by pi sigma, right? That is our PDF for this type of distribution. So we are going to use that. So here we have c by 10, summation I is equal to 1 to 10. So this is root over 2 by pi sigma. This is equal to sigma. Now as you can see that these are all constants. So summation of 10, that is c by 10 times 10 times root 2 sigma root pi is equal to sigma. So of course sigma sigma gets cancelled. So this is 1. 10 10 gets cancelled. So what do we have? We have root over 2c by root over pi is equal to 1. So the value of c is equal to root over pi by root over 2, and that is our answer. The next question here we are given a series question, right? So this is the following question that we are given. So let us start and we have to find out limit n tends to infinity of S1, right? So for that, let us start with what is given. So Sn is equals to summation k is equals to 1 to n1 plus k to the power k by 4k minus 1. Now let us write it down in the following way. That is, this is equals to summation 1 by 4k minus 1 plus summation k to the power k by 4 of k minus 1. Okay. Now we can write this down as follows. This one, that is summation say k to the power k by this is 4, so that is 2 square k minus 1, right? So summation 1 by 4 k minus 1. Now, so if we solve this, so what do we get here? So first solve this one, right? Summation k to the power k by 2 to k by 2, because that is into 2, sorry, 2 square, right? Perfect. And this one is 1 by 4 to the power k minus 1 summation. So this here, this is 2k gets cancelled and 2k gets cancelled here. So after cancelling these, what you are left with is 1 by summation 4k minus 1 plus summation so if we simplify this, so we get summation, this is 2 of minus 2, we can get that this, we will get 1 4, we will get 1 k, and we will have 2 to the power k. Okay, so the simplified version is this. Now we know that here k is equals to from 1 to n, right? So both the summations ranges from k is equals to 1 to n. So if you put the value, then let me first solve for this part. So here we have 4 here. So inside we have k by 2. Sorry, k is 1. So that is 1 by 2 plus so this is 2 by 2 square plus 3 by 2 cube plus so on till nth term, right? That is n by 2 to the power n plus 1. Okay. So now suppose I can simplify this by, so if say let us, this is s, okay, so this is s. So if s is equals to this, then if I say half of s, okay, so half of s will be 1 plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 cube plus and so on. Now we have got a series, and the series, this one, this is going to be 1, right? We know the formula. It is a by 1 minus r. So a is 1 by 1 minus half. Okay. A by 1 minus r is the formula. So a is 1 by 1 minus half. So that is, we have, so this is half by half. So that answer here we have got is 1, right? So basically here the equation is, so to write it down clearly, So if we solve this series, ATG series, so the answer is 1. That is half of s is equals to 1. So s is equals to 2. Okay, so this series is 2. This summation is 2. That is this part is 2. Now let us try to find out this one. So this one also looks like what? This is, if you put the value, so this is 1 by 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 square plus 1 by 4 cube and so on. So this is our 1 by 4 by 1 minus 1 by 4, right? That is 4 by 3. That means the first part is 4 by 3 and the second part, that means the first part is 4 by 3 and the second part is 4 to the 8, right? So the first part is, so the first part here is basically, so here the first part will be 1 by 1 minus 1 by 4. So let me write it down clearly. Here's 1 minus, sorry, 1 by 1 minus 1 by 4, right? That is a by 1 minus r. So this is 4 by 3. The second series is 2 times, that is 4 times 2. So the whole answer that stands here. So the first part of the summation. So what we have got, let's write down clearly. So we were actually trying to find out k is equals to 1 to n 1 by k to the power, let's just check, let's scroll up. 4 to the power k minus 1, 1 by 4 to the power k minus 1 plus again summation k is equals to 1 to n, and the second term we had was k to k by 4k minus 1. So this was the thing. Now this series, after calculating, we have got s is equals to 2, so we had 4 into summation of this, so that is 8, and just now we calculated this series, which is 4 by 3. So the answer will be 4 plus 24 by